No.
Okay, we should be live. Okay, it says we're live.
Yeah.
Aha! And I haven't even put music on.
Oh, were you?
I got music now. Don't worry about it. Fuck. Why is this cable so fucking far away? Okay, hello. I think everyone can hear me.
Yes. Hopefully.
Hello, Mr. Lake. How you been? Hello, Rokan Akito. Okay. Alright.
Should introduce who we have here on the stream. Maya.
Alright. Over here with me today, I have my manager, Spectrus02. And someone who's doing testing for me. You should know him as the guy who did some Sonic engines. Teapot.
Hello.
Alright, let me... Hold on. Wait.
Dude, people are already asking questions and you haven't even started.
Hold on! Guys, if you're asking questions, you gotta hold on a bit. Hold your horses. Because I'm doing a thing. I need
Oh,
to
Techno's
get
here.
something to show. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it wants to work. Okay, this works. I mean, it's what you can do. So I'm not the one playing the game this time, it's Teapot.
Yes, it's Teapot.
There's gonna be a big ass banner at the top, that's fine, because activate Windows. Yep, that's how it is. Alright. Oh my god, my audio sounds loud. I'm sorry for that. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, you can ask. It's about time. Oh fuck, there's stuff on the way.
Yeah. I was about to point that out.
I hate streaming desktop. It's how it is, guys. Fuck.
Oh my god!
Fuck you, Discord. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to readjust this. It's fucked.
You better leak where we are.
Spectre, read me the question. The last one's posted.
Do you want the first question?
Yeah, go for them.
Okay, so someone says, "Hi, Lake. Thank you for such an amazing trailer. By the way, are most of the stages from Spark 1 going to be included in Spark 2?
No. No stages from Spark 1 are included in Spark 2.
Agent Black Dog asks, "What engine does Spark 2 run on?"
It runs on the Unity engine with my own hench physics. That's it. Nothing more to it.
Ty asked, serious question, do you have an estimated guess on how long Spark 2 will be?
I mean, about 3 hours, I think. Teapot, how much do you think?
Well, yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah. It's not a very long game, but there's extras. So if you wanna do that.
Yeah, like you spend a lot more time, like, you know, doing score attack and getting the medals and stuff like that. And I think a lot of hours out of it, actually.
Yeah, you have. I did a playthrough the other day, trying to get all the medals and doing everything, getting 100%. It was about 5 hours and I haven't got everything. So, yeah, so for 100% completion, it's going to take you a little while.
Sonic Master XYZ asks, so the last demo you released had some pretty bad issues with control mapping. Those are fixed, right?
Yeah, they are. I got myself something from the Unity Asset Store that helps you with inputs, because Unity is pretty basic on handling inputs, so you pretty much have to buy something that fixes that. So I got the thing, and it seems to be working pretty well right now. You can set up profiles for like the PS4 controller, Xbox One specifically, and generic gamepads. So it should work out of the box with Xbox 360, PS4, and Xbox One just out of the go. No problem.
Why the name Spark 2? Why not Fark? Isn't the game about him?
Is that an actual question?
Yes.
Where? I wouldn't see it.
It's by Almar AZL.
God damn it. It's Spark 2 because it's the sequel. It's my official statement. It's the direct sequel to the story of Spark 1. I mean, I called it Fark the Electric Jester, but like Fark, you can like make jokes out of that and make like, oh, it's fart, or it's like fuck. It's like fuck the Electric Jester. Okay. Maybe
anyway. Midnight Lock asks, are we getting a Switch port of both games in the future?
The first game, it may never happen. But this one, I'm gonna try my best to, but here's the thing about Switch ports. At the end of the day, the person who gets to decide if this game is gonna be on the Switch is gonna be Nintendo. If they say no, it's not getting a Switch port. So I want this game on the Switch, but if Nintendo doesn't, then it's not happening. And I can't confirm anything or deny anything, because I don't know. Everyone asks for a put it on Switch, put it on Switch, put it on the Switch, but it's not we that get to decide. So yeah.
Is Spark 2 mostly SA2 inspired, asks Bacon?
There's a lot of inspirations for Spark 2. I mean, I feel like SA2 is just like one of the small things that it's inspired by. I mean, there's also Metal Gear Rising. Pretty much most of the combat is inspired by Metal Gear Rising and the games made by Platinum Games. And there's a lot of inspirations coming from everywhere, like Kirby. Like the original Spark had all the powers and whatnot. So the game is still inspired heavily by Kirby. Not only that, but there is also some other influences from many other games from multiple genres.
Nero LX asks, your designs for Double and Flint really stand out. How would you say your character design improved since the original Spark?
I don't know, man. You tell me. I don't know.
What do you mean? You tell me.
Maybe they're good. I don't know. I don't get to say my characters are good. I guess.
I mean, I like them.
I mean, I guess that they have improved, but I don't know. If people like them, that's good.
Boom Kid 449 asks, what made you shift from 2D to...
No, hello?
Yeah.
Yes?
You cut out.
Oh. Someone asked, what made you shift from 2D to 3D?
Oh, it's because I was like sick of 2D. At that point, when I finished Spark, I've already done like 5 games on Click Team Fusion, and that's pretty sick of it. I wanted to do something else. And I was already learning Unity by the time, and I already had plenty of stuff on Unity. I decided to just make a 3D game, and then I made Hedge Physics, which worked pretty well, and decided to just make a game with it, and that became Fark.
Does Sparks World have a name?
It's the moon. It's been confirmed in their book for the first game. It's Earth's moon.
Will you be releasing updates for the game like with Spark 1?
I will. This time I'll be releasing far more updates than I did before. I don't know exactly what's going to be on those updates. That's still being discussed in my head, but we'll see about that. But there will be updates, because if there's any glitches or something like that, I'll probably make, probably put them in a patch somewhere. Maybe add some more stuff, maybe. We'll see. You're getting fucked.
Does Spark 2 lag on Windows 10 like Spark 1?
No, performance is far better this time. Like
Yeah, I'm
way
playing on Windows
better.
10.
Oh, Teapot, say that again.
I said I'm playing it on Windows 10.
I'm gonna
But
try.
talk and play at the same time. It's not working.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stop streaming just so I don't spoil the whole game.
Someone's like, you can add Spanish subtitles.
I
mean-
won't be adding any language options. It's just English.
I told you. You know what I told you, like.
I know it's gonna be really, really hard to implement.
I guess. I mean.
It will be. Trust me on this one. It's hard.
Okay.
I haven't made the whole game with it in mind, so it's tough.
Someone asked, how many fan fiction tracks will be in it?
How many fun fiction tracks will be in it? You're listening
Yeah.
to one right now, and I believe there is at least one more. But they're not that many.
The Mimic asks, has Floria Highway changed a lot for the level design?
Yeah, the ending portion of it has changed completely.
Let's see. Someone already asked this question about the inspiration from Sonic Adventure games.
Yeah. Then I guess you can skip it.
Let's see. I keep seeing repetitive questions.
Say one of them.
Someone's like, "What? Why does this look so bad?" What you mean? I mean,
I tried to make it look good, guys. I'm sorry.
It's just one person.
Shrink quality isn't the best because I'm literally streaming a stream.
Yeah.
So it can't be better than this. This is as good as it gets.
Someone asked, "Would you ever consider making NPCs?"
What do you mean? Like NPCs you can talk to in a hub world? No, I'm not making a hub world. It's boring.
What do you mean? I don't think that's boring. You're
I
dumb.
don't want to make them. It's hard to implement, and it's also like
Sure.
it's not all that worth it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like when I
mean-
played Sonic Adventure, I didn't really like. Oh my god, it's the whole world. I'm like, I don't want to play this. I just want to play this.
It's
stage.
funny with dialogue,
Nah,
but I can see
it's-
why you wouldn't want.
Also, it's because in a lot of my games, what I like is an adventure where a character goes from like a point A to a point B in throughout their whole adventure. So it'd be pretty hard to make like a hub world when you can literally like go from the beginning of the game to like outer space. And I'm like, okay, how the hell am I gonna make a hub world for that? You know, I need a completely different style of game making and level progression in order to make a hub world. It changes everything. So yeah.
Someone else, is there any public demo out there? The link I found on one of your videos is down, and I'd like to try to see if it's still running well on my computer.
No, there's no public demo. I don't think I'm gonna be making any more demos. This might be a big bummer to people, and I think it is gonna be a big bummer for people. But the thing about it is that demos are actually quite a lot of work to make, and plus, if you change anything on the final game, you gotta change it back on the demo, which is something I've neglected to do since April last year. It's been a year already. So basically, like I just decided to not make them anymore. I removed the April demo because it's just so old. And at the end of the day, you can always look at the recommended settings on Steam. If it doesn't meet those settings, then the game could still work, but I don't think you're gonna get like your crispy 60 FPS. There's a lot of graphics options on it. Teapot, can you show the graphics options?
Yep.
So like you can set it to like an absolute lowest of the low, and it can work on it. Just go in quality level.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
You can set it like the lowest possible. And it will look terrible, but it will probably work.
It'll
Yeah.
look terrible.
Yep. It'll look fucking terrible.
Someone asked, how many new powers are there?
I think it's just 5. Yeah, it's very
It's
unfortunate. thing.
biker.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
it's edgy, biker, hammer, power armor,
and plasma.
and plasma. That's all there is to it. Maybe there's one more, which you guys are gonna have to play the game to find out. That's about it, though.
Let's see. Noah Copeland asks, how did your philosophies and methods for fast-paced 2D level design translate to 3D? Did you have to change your level design style to accommodate?
I mean, yeah, kinda. My level design style, dude, I'm like fumbling my words today. The level design style for the original Spark was very much a. The levels were made to be very long. They were made to be very long on purpose. It was a specific style of playing that I enjoyed back then. I don't anymore at all, but when I was a kid, that stuff was like the shit to me. And it's basically really long levels that are really drawn out. They take a very, very long time to complete. And yeah, you kind of get brain dead at some point while playing them. I enjoy this type of stuff, and I've seen people in testing that have told me that the longer levels were the best part of the game to them. It's a matter of taste, really. I don't enjoy that anymore at all. So for Spark 2, I decided to just make shorter levels, just make them shorter. And I also decided to make them a lot more focused on just beating them as fast as you can and getting the best high score you can. So it's like, well, high score and time. So it's not about being long levels anymore. It's just about shorter, focused stages that don't really repeat themselves. More often than not, they don't or not repeat themselves at all. So yeah. Also, Tipo, you can put the graphics back on like a high.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's like, would you make a secret boss?
I
don't know, play the game.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's see.
Dude, play as Plasma.
Dude, I keep seeing people talking Portuguese. But they're asking questions. That's the thing. What are you laughing at?
People posting Portuguese.
I mean, I see someone like saying that I don't understand English, but still watching the stream regardless.
Yeah. No, it's too
What's
bad.
a bisbolacha?
Bolacha? Bolacha? I think it's just cookie.
Bisbolacha.
Cookie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
Dude, do the breakdance, dude.
What was your favorite stage? The breakdance?
Yeah, just press Y.
Me?
Press Y. Just keep pressing Y.
Oh,
Oh,
The breakdance.
that's dumb.
Oh yeah, I should also get the.
Let's see.
If any of the patrons are watching, you guys are gonna get the fully released version on Steam soon. The game is still being like patched up, and certain things are still being fixed. So like the final version is already uploaded to Steam, but there still might be some revisions. So yeah.
This person's like, Michael, last question is unrelated, but what's your opinion on Infinity Engine?
I don't know what that is. Is it like a Sonic engine that has modern Sonic and probably like a whole bunch of flashy effects?
It's the O1 engine thing.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but if one of those ever gets completed, I'll clap because they never complete. And I have a feeling that a lot of those have like a lot of problems, like deep down the engine that they just don't show because the engine is probably utterly broken. Now I haven't seen the engine and haven't really tested it, but I see a lot of engines that use modern Sonic that like they show
Yeah,
trailers.
but you have seen the engine though.
I think I've seen it, but I don't remember. Like there's so many that just look the same. and
You said that like
it's like the
it was too flashy or something.
Yeah, maybe, but like it's like the you know when you see like a Game Maker game or like a Quick Fusion game and it has advanced Sonic in it, it has a whole bunch of effects and Sonic moves around really flashy and stuff like that. Those get released, and when you play them, it's terrible. It's really hard to control, and it's just flashiness. There's no level design, and more often than not, it's just a test level. It never goes above that, and I don't know if they even ever release that. It dies. It just comes up. Everyone thinks it's amazing, and it dies. And I hope that Infinity Engine gets released. It'd be cool if it did. But that's it.
I mean,
I don't know much about it.
It did get released so people can finish it if they want, but it never got finished. Yeah. What's so funny?
So it was exactly as I thought it would have been. Oh my god.
Anyway, back to the Spark. Fucking shit.
It's always the same shit. It's always the same shit. There's probably some things about it that are utterly broken that the author just can't fix. And I mean, I had those problems with hedge physics, don't get me wrong. So, yeah.
Someone asked, what do you find was your biggest challenge developing Spark 2?
There's been many things. I mean, one of which was just developing the original hedge physics. That thing was very, very tricky to develop, and it was just there's just certain things about it that it's just very hard to understand. I mean, quaternions. You know what a quaternion is? It's a 4D vector that's meant as a representation for rotation. I don't understand quaternions, and you use rotations everywhere, so I just had to wing it. And then I did get help from some people that helped me figure out certain things that I couldn't. But at the end of the day, it was still mostly me trying to figure it out quaternions, and I just kind of winged it, and it was pretty hard. And then the second hardest thing was making the game itself, because when I started working on the game, I did the first couple of stages, and well, it wasn't very good. If you play the first demo, the stage is bad. It's not very good, so I had to rework a lot of things, and I had to, like, I think several times throughout the development, I thought to myself, like, I don't think this is gonna work. It just doesn't look very good. So I had to try my best to polish the hell out of it and make it the best thing that I could. The game was pretty much made with no plan. I just had a loose idea in mind of a game that I wanted to make, and I did it. But like, it took me like a couple months after that first demo for me to actually realize, okay, no, I need to make this better. This is not good enough. This kind of sucks. And I tried to improve as much as I could, making shorter levels, making them more compact. And one of the biggest things was actually making the stages to scale to the character, because it was very easy while level designing in 3D to just forget how big things are. And suddenly you make a portion of the stage too big. And now your character looks incredibly small compared to everything. If you play the stage again, Fark looks like a midget. He's like a little ant walking through the stage. Like, genuinely. And that's just how it is about it. It was hard to get that stuff right. And then when I fucking slapped myself on the head, like, okay, I'm gonna do this right. This was about like when I was working in Floresta Blanca and even Castella Blanca. Castella Blanca was the last stage to be made before I realized that I need to stop, go back, and rework most things. Some stages survived. I mean, Castella Blanca survived. But Floresta Blanca didn't. That stage got reworked. FM City got reworked. FM Downtown got reworked. And Floria Highway didn't get reworked. Near the Floria Plant. Although some of the sections for those stages have been completely reworked. Especially the ending portion of Floria Plant. In fact, I don't even remember what was previously on the ending of Floria Plant. But yeah. That's it.
Let's see.
Someone asked if there's gonna be Steam trading cards.
Yes, I mean, I'll try to. I'm not sure if Valve wants me to. I've already uploaded everything. I'm just waiting on Valve to make them available, if possible. There was for the first game, and I had no troubles implementing those, so there should be. I mean, I want there to be, and they're already done. Everything's already made, including some priceless emojis.
Shut the fuck up. We don't talk about those. Let it be a surprise.
Okay.
Even though I mean, whatever. Anyways, Friendly Joker asks, question, why is the female character on the trailer so different from all the other robot characters?
Wait, which one?
Astra.
Are they actually talking about Astra? Because she ain't a robot.
Shut up.
She ain't a robot.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's the only other female.
I guess. But she's like a chick. She's not a robot.
It could either be that they're talking about Astra or Float. I don't know.
Oh, I mean Float.
Either one.
Wait until the game's out. You see.
If we ever get a Spark 3, would it be a refinement of 2 or a complete gameplay overhaul involving all new mechanics?
Refinement of 2, most likely. I don't know if you guys are gonna get Spark 2 though. I might work on something else. We'll see. Spark 2, Spark 3.
How much will this game cost?
I don't know if the price is on the Steam page already, but it should be $24.99.
$24.99? What?
Yeah.
You did not tell me this.
I told you this, didn't I?
What? Dude,
I said it would
You
be
were
20
like-
bucks.
dude, I'm about to... As your manager, I'm about to expose you.
It took me a lot of effort.
Whatever.
Dude.
We can discuss these matters privately. From manager to whoever you are.
The game is worth the price. There's a lot of stuff in here, and it's reasonably polished. None of the glitchy stuff from the original game.
Okay.
None of those performance issues. Nothing. It's fixed now.
If you don't like hub worlds, what made you create the masterpiece Chrono Adventure?
I mean, there's like mostly no hub worlds in that game. There's the cities where you go to and you can talk to some people, but they're very, very bland. And I don't really agree that game is a masterpiece. But I mean, if you like it, that's cool, dude. Thanks.
Are you gonna cut your beard one day?
Yes.
Says Spooky Guga.
Soon enough. Soon enough, Spooky Guga.
Fucking spooky.
Go play tennis. He gets it.
The game prevent my wife taking the kids? Sure.
It will, dude, and you can like cut onions with it and all that sort of stuff.
Carl's Amateur Hour asks, is it going to be available for Mac, or is this a PC only affair?
Well, I can make it available for Mac if I want, but the thing is that when it comes to Mac and Linux, I have no reasonable way to make sure that the game is working on those platforms. So it's an issue of testing. I really don't know if I can. So I'll see about that. I mean, there's a way of actually making this game playable on Mac, thank God, but I'll see if it's doable. I need to get someone who I can trust that can make it playable. Not make it playable, but like test out the Mac version for me. Plus, it's a bonus that they can test out the whole game. I'm not sure if they will be able to test out the whole game. I mean, most people just don't have time, and plus, people who have Macs are probably really busy working, because you know, if they gotta have money to buy a Mac. Stuff is fucking expensive. Don't buy Macs. It's terrible.
Dan Boos asks, was Fark easy to animate compared to Spark?
No.
Is this why he's the star, or was it for story purpose?
Fark? No. Fark is harder to animate. Everything about Fark, I mean most things about Fark. By most things, I mean like 90% of things are harder to make than in the original Spark. Like animating Fark is reasonably complicated. I mean, Spark you can just draw, and I mean the quality is something else. But like with Fark, well, it's 3D animation. It's not exactly the easiest thing. Plus, there's a lot of animation cycles in this game. So, yeah.
I lost. Hold on. Let's see. Question: will there be Devil May Cry plot story?
Devil May Cry plot to the story? What?
No. Will there be Devil May Cry quote-unquote jackpot of moment in the story? I don't know what that is, so you have to tell me.
I don't know what that is. I haven't played Devil May Cry.
Because I don't play Devil May Cry.
Yeah. I've played most of Platinum's
Dude, Burak
games,
knows
but
more about this.
Devil May Cry is a series I haven't played. I'm like a lover of games like Bayonetta. Played the shit out of Metal Gear Rising. Played the shit out of Bayonetta 1 and 2. Love the shit out of Wonderful 101, but Devil May Cry, no, I don't know much about it.
So many comments.
That's good.
No, like, I'm all the way in, like, I'm not even halfway through and there's still, like, a lot being asked.
Go back to the bottom and scroll up, I guess.
No, I'm, like, I'll show you later, hold on. Will there be extras like in Spark 1? You don't have to spoil them, but can we expect anything after beating the story?
A couple of extra things, but no
Don't
extra
spoil it.
stages or extra playable characters, no. At least not so far.
I mean, technically, playable character, kinda?
Technically, but yeah, kinda.
Technically, by default.
By default. But not really.
Play the game to find out. Would you consider the dodge mechanic to be part of your style as a game developer? I noticed it was in XFRI?
Oh.
XF?
Yeah, you added a little dodge mechanic to it. There's not really any dodge mechanic in Fark. It's just a shield. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of a thing I like about like Platinum's games and those sorts of games and most action games. And I'm like, okay, I really like this mechanic. It's really interesting. It's really fun to parry things. It's really fun to just block attacks at the last minute. And I just find it fun. I don't know if it's like a hallmark of my design. I got it from other people's designs, so it's not really that. So yeah.
What is the quote-unquote weak thing that keeps popping out in the enemies? Can we turn it off?
No, weak means that you can, what is called the Jester Dash to an enemy, and it'll kill them instantaneously, and then you hop off of them.
Does Spark and Fark have different perspectives of their stories in the first game?
No, Spark 2 is just Fark's story. Spark is not in Spark 2.
Any chances of a release on GOG or Humble Store or something similar?
I don't know if it's gonna be out on GOG. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I can get on GOG. Humble, most likely not. I mean, I don't know much about the Humble Store, or if anyone really buys games in there. On GOG, maybe. Although I'm not really expecting high sales on GOG. So I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, people keep like asking if Spark is gonna be in the game or is he in the game? That's like, I keep skipping through those.
Nope. Spark is not in the game.
I mean, if you want to answer that.
Nope.
Yes, he is.
He's
Kinda.
literally in the first cutscene, but that's it.
Shut the fuck.
That's it.
Dude!
He's not in the game!
Shut up. He's technically in the game,
Technically, yes.
but you just can't play as.
Yes.
Yeah, technically he's in the game, but you can't play as him. That's the thing.
Yes, he is not playable.
So he kind of does show up at one point. So
Kinda, but not really. He does
By
not have a 3D
default.
model.
well, he looked 3D to me.
Spark it up. Spark
I
it up,
mean-
guys. Spark it up. Spark it up.
Shut the fuck up.
I need to put spark it up. Hold on.
Will we see any returning enemies / bosses? Yes.
It depends. Wait, which one?
Rhino Dino?
Oh,
Isn't that
what I'm
frickin'?
No, it was based on freaking, but he's not.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like him, so.
It's not freaking.
Okay, somebody here is like, I think they are BR, and they keep saying, Lake, you know they will ban games in Brazil. Will you be okay?
They will not ban games in Brazil. It's fucking dumb. Who's gonna ban video games in Brazil? The fucking libertarian pro free market president. That's the opposite of what he would do. It's like we're gonna build a spaceport in Brazil. That's cool.
Let's
as fuck.
see.
I mean, apparently, at least according to him and Trump. I am doing game dev. Wait, where is it?
These are just comments saying that you've improved. Good job.
Thank you, guys.
How do you make a good character?
I don't fucking know. Maybe. I mean, you gotta like make a cool looking design,
Yeah.
and then you gotta write a little backstory on them that makes sense, and then you put them in the game. You have them have a little arc, and maybe they're evil, and they're evil for a reason. They do a specific thing that's repulsive, and then maybe describe why they do that certain thing, and see how does that play off of the main character. Why is he a foil to the main character? What is his deal to the main character? Is he a threat of some ways? I mean, there's many
a lot
ways. And when it comes to the hero, there's you gotta like, what is his story, what is going through. Basically the motto should be his life is like, maybe it's like it's not good, or maybe it's just stale, and then something happens, everything goes into chaos, and that's him finding his way out of chaos and figuring out something about himself or his world that he didn't before. Could end up as a tragedy, or could end up as a good thing. It could be anything.
Friendly Joker asks, you say you reworked almost all the stages. Will those scrap stages be in the game as a post game bonus, or did you already scrap them out of your hard drive?
No, they're not scrapped out of my hard drive, but they will not be in the game. They're not very good. They are bad, and I'm not putting them in the game, even if there's an extra. Except for that one Lang likes for some reason. But no.
Which one?
You know the one. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that stays in the game.
No! No, it is not.
I said that stays.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not deleting it, but...
Anyways, whatever. Kiddo.kro asks, how long would you say development took? How much time a day did you spend on it?
Well, I mean, just look at the previous trailer. It was from, not the previous trailer, but the previous demo. It was from April last year. So it has taken me at least more than a year. It's taken about 2.5 years, maybe. And it's been quite work. I mean, how much hours I worked in a day? Well, as much as I could. More often than not, I would just not do anything else but work on the game and eat and do whatever I have to do. It's been quite a lot of work.
Pizza.
I mean,
order pizza, work on the game, watch some anime.
I mean,
go back to work.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone can. Also, Shen, what are you
it's
doing here?
I
Shannon.
finally found you, Lake Pepper. I finally have
Scared
found
me.
you.
The fuck, dude!
I was
can't
like, who the
find
fuck is
song.
this?
I had to go run in the silver team and voice my opinion on the movie and piss everybody off, which I didn't.
My God.
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. They're fine.
We're streaming, by the way.
That's okay. I went in the silver team and
Yes.
voiced my opinion on the Sonic movie. I
Oh
hate
my
it.
God.
I love him to death.
Let's
God bless
see.
him. Mwah, 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 mwah. That's my kisses to him. And then somebody added me and needed
This
help, so I had to
person-
bail out.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go. You say it.
Yeah, say it.
How do you justify charging $25 for a 3-hour game?
Oh, well, I mean, if you don't want to buy it,
Well-
that's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
all there is to it. Like, if you don't think it's worth $20, you don't buy it. I think it's worth $20. I mean, just keep in mind that I will probably only see $10 out of that price. So
It's fine. It's fine. You didn't work hard to make that game or anything. Like,
Yeah, I mean, look, dude, I
Just
am
a
probably
minute.
only gonna see $10 out of that price. Like with the original Spark, I probably made that price too low. I've already lowered the price significantly. It's $7.99 now. And you can go buy that if you want, but I can't make the game too cheap. It's been quite a lot
It's
of effort
almost-
on it. I do think
almost
it is
like
worth
somebody's
$20.
gotta make a living.
There's plenty of games out there, AAA games, that are just the same length, if not less, and they're $60.
Like Call of Duty, Black Ops, Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, all of them pretty much. They're all that same length.
Battlefield.
I know they have online, but not everybody plays online. I mean, even like I think the Halo games, they're about that same length. Plus, dude, I swear to God, most AAA games out there that are like 5 hours long in terms of campaign, it's just the same like things repeating over and over again, like a shooter. They can just throw the same enemy over and over at you.
I wanna.
Maybe it's in
I
a
wanna
different
point
layout,
something
maybe it's in
out
the same
Ustream,
layout.
like,
At least here
wanna
you're
point
playing unique
something out.
stages.
Swiftwind, you're close, but Forces was actually $40.
And it
wasn't
was-
60.
it was
wasn't,
less?
It wasn't full price. It was $40. It was $40, and you can beat that game in about 2 hours, 30 minutes, 3 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're pretty close. You're
Mhm.
pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty sure this game is better than Forces. Oh!
Mark Man said,
Did my audio
$19
keeps clipping? I'm sorry for
"Wait,
that.
Mark Man, Mark Man? You mean 8chan Mark Man?"
Who?
I'm sorry,
What are you
Mark.
talking
That
about?
your name looks very familiar, and it reminds me of one of the Chan boards.
Who are you talking about?
I'm looking at the stream, you big doof.
I mean, I'm looking at it too. I don't see no.
He said, "Hey, that's him."
Oh, Mark Man. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I
Dude, like,
saw
would you
that
ever make
name and I was
any?
like, oh, it's weird. It looks weird.
Mm?
If you got offered the opportunity to make Spark/Farchandise figurines and such, would you?
Yeah, sure. If I could.
I still want my friend plush.
Someday.
Let's see.
Someday I'll get one for you.
Someday, but not today. The Mimic asks, why do your games have, why a lot of your games have trains?
It's like, okay, how many of my games are trains? So the original before the sequel doesn't. After the sequel, there is a train in it. Okay. Okay, so there's a train like one stage. It's like a gimmick for it. And then in Chrono Adventure, there's trains because it happens near the same places after the sequel. So I thought I would tie it up. But the trains are just seen in the background. They don't really do anything. And then in the original Spark, there's trains because I wanted to repeat that gimmick. And in this game, there's trains because it happens in a very similar place to the original Spark. So it's theme, okay? It's the theme of the stage that has had trains in it before. It's gonna have trains again. That's it. That's it.
You really like trains?
No, I don't.
If you really like trains, you should just admit
Yeah.
you really like trains and then go play Triple Trouble because there's a train in that game. And
Oh, yeah,
they
there
put a
is.
stage on a
Mhm.
train. I forget about that.
yeah.
I mean, it's floating, whatever.
A
You put
floating train.
you put a stage on a train.
Yes.
That's just like Triple Trouble.
I mean, I haven't played
good,
Triple
thank
Trouble,
you.
so I don't know.
Oh, that's
Should
no.
like stream that someday.
You can't
Maybe.
say that around me, Lake. That hurts my feelings.
I don't give a shit.
Wow.
Was Fark in an was Fark is an
Mark-
inspiration to Sonic?
Damn it, Markman wants to know. Isn't 1999 more appealing? Peppered.
Not to me.
Right.
Yay!
No, it's just what I said. Like, I'm not gonna see that whole $25. I'm not gonna see that. Plus, it's $5 more expensive. If you don't think the game is worth it, you can't just not buy it. I'm sorry. That's the price
Dude.
that I'm offering the game for.
Dude, this person's like, why y'all speaking French when they're fucking speaking Portuguese?
Bitch.
Jesus.
Yeah, see,
So
even Noah like understands Triple Trouble stage is really good. I bet Noah would like to play Triple Trouble. I bet
fuck?
Noah Copeland would love to play that game. He would
Alright.
love it.
So, guys, we're gonna be ending the stream in 10 minutes. I said that I'll only be doing an hour. I mean, I didn't say that on the stream, but that's what I said to myself.
10? There's still so many comments.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude, I'm not even halfway down.
All right, let's go rapid fire. Go.
All right, Noah said yes. He would love to play Triple Trouble. Play it. I'll give it to you.
Spectre,
Okay.
go. You can do this.
Okay, here you go. In the Fark the Electric Jester progress trailer, there were F-bombs. Will those remain when the game comes
No.
out, or will they be
No.
changed to less harsher cuss words?
No,
Not
they're
that I
gone.
mind either way, TBH.
No, they're gone. Next.
They're gone.
Lost that one real fast.
Question regarding Fark. Was the early concepts of creating Fark named Project Spark?
No, it was never named Project anything. I don't name my things Project something. I don't like doing that.
So was this Domboos, you messed up, but you were like, so was Frack character more interesting to explore since he was an AI compared to the quote unquote
Yes.
I just want my job storyline of
Yes. Yes.
I don't even
next.
know what the fuck.
Production said $30.
You're just saying yes.
No, yes, it's more interesting.
Is there an option to configure the controls without it being through Unity?
No, not yet. I think if you wanna configure the controls, so far you have to do it through Steam, which I believe is possible.
Let's see. Someone talking about the Sonic movie, fan games. Will you ever make fan games again?
No. No, the shit's over.
Do you need to do like a fan game of Flickies? Yeah, thanks.
No.
Lang would be happy. Yes.
Maybe. Probably not.
Dude, they're birds. Come on.
No.
There's no more questions. Misfortune. Spark is retired. Wait, is Spark retired?
Misfortune?
It's Techno saying about my misfortune.
Well, it's
Dr.
Spark
Ellie
retired.
says, so are you proud of how Spark 2 came out, and is there going to be more DLC for it, like how Spark 1 did? Also, who's your favorite character you created?
What?
All right. Yes. Just say yes.
So, yes.
He said, are
Something-
you pleased? He said, are you pleased with how Spark 2 came out, and will you do more with Spark 2 after its release? And who is your favorite character that you've created?
Jesus fuck. Am I happy? Yes. Do more after its release? Maybe. Favorite character? I don't know.
Dude, what you mean you don't
I
know?
don't know.
No, you gotta.
Can
Who's
one
your
of your
favorite
DLCs?
character?
Can one of your DLCs be Spark?
No, there's more question. Next question. Move on. Next question.
Actually, I reached the bottom, so I'm pretty much. I catched up.
I didn't catch how long the campaign is. Question mark. How long is the
3 hours.
campaign? Okay. The Spark is retired? Question mark.
Spark is retired?
I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see. Can you make Spark as DLC?
No.
Okay. Well,
I would not be making DLC for Spark 2.
Someone asked if you're still developing XFRI.
No.
Okay, there you go.
You scooped my question. Scooped. What did he ask?
I don't know what your question was.
Yeah, you gotta do that again. Copy and paste it.
Do you know anyone from 8chan? I don't know how that pertains to the game. What does that have to
No.
do with the game? You know Markman.
I don't
He's
know
here.
him. I mean, I saw
don't
him
know him,
occasionally
do
on my
you?
server, but I don't know
You
him
can
as a
say- You
person.
can say, "Hey, look, there he is." Yeah, you can say, "Hey, look, there he is." Why the name change from Fark the Electric Jester to Spark the Electric Jester 2?
Already answered. Move on. Next question.
He already answered it. He didn't skip it.
Dudes, okay, so I'm checking SFGHQ and Static is asking a question, and he's like, the real question to be asked is how would Spark fight against the Joker?
Oh yeah. How would that happen?
Yeah.
If you guys like buy the game and make it like really popular, and then you bug the shit out of Nintendo and put him first on the
What
ballot, then he'll fight the Joker, or else. I mean, by the Joker, I mean Persona 5
No,
Joker,
aren't
right?
you aiming a little too high right now?
I mean, look.
Spark would at least be a trophy.
I mean, no, he wouldn't.
He would be an assist.
No, he wouldn't.
He would be an assist, and Fark would be a parry. He would run around and parry, and if you hit him, he would retaliate.
Well, okay.
Oh, dude, this is an interesting question. Will you
Is
be
it?
the lead singer in some of the songs?
No.
Oh,
No.
That's actually
Yes.
No,
that's
I
actually
will not.
Spectre, dude.
I can't
Spectre's
sing.
good.
No,
Spectre the singer.
I don't sing.
I'll do it.
I don't sing for free.
Me and Spectre. Me and Spectre will do it. We'll both do
much?
those at the same time for everything.
Did you're gonna die? Oh no, you did.
No, he's not gonna die. He made it.
Will this game have Easter eggs like Spark 1?
Wait, what?
They're asking if this game will have Easter eggs like
I
Spark.
fucking know, maybe. I don't remember the Easter eggs I put him against, but I don't think Spark 1 had any Easter eggs. It had like some
How
stuff
many,
that would.
how many F words did you delete?
All of them? It was like 3.
All of them.
It was like 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
And
See,
it
that
was
wasn't
literally
so
said
bad,
by
was it?
one of the characters.
That's right.
That was kind of the point. Fuck you guys.
Nope. No, it wasn't. Somebody said sing Megalovania.
No. No. I'll move on. Next question.
Okay, here's another question. Like a personal question. What is your waifu? Fuck.
What?
What is your
waifu?
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 My favorite wafer. I mean, there's this one from
Waifu, yeah.
Bran over here. That's pretty good.
Spectre.
Yeah, it's my favorite wafer.
Oh.
Midnight Lux said, so I asked
Ooh.
this before, but I don't know if it was answered. If it was, then sorry. It was about Compound Games. The next question, though, is if there are future plans and if you will return to 2D.
I will not
You
return to
meant-
2D in a long time.
Will the next game be in VR?
VR?
VR.
Dude, yes. Queen. Okay, someone said an actual question this time. I remember you saying the game is a little short. How many hours do you think the game will last? Just an estimation.
The 3.
Well, the campaign's 3 hours, but you can easily get like 20 to 40 hours out of it.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of
I've-
replayability.
Teapot,
Yeah.
that sounded
I played-
weird. It's 3 hours, but if you squeeze it, it'll be 40 hours.
What?
What'd you say, 20 to 30 hours? I was like, wow. That's a lot of side stuff.
There's
I've played like 40 hours of it, I think.
Yeah, at least 20 at
That's
this
really
point, for
cool.
sure.
What's your favorite track in the game, Lake?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't pick favorites like
Dude.
that. I have some favorites, but I don't pick favorites all that much.
Somebody's asking if you'll play the game on your channel.
Maybe like 2 years after it's released.
2 years.
I don't know. That's what was it, the original Spark? It's been 2 years, dude. It's been
Really?
3 years.
Wow.
Have you ever thought about making an act and slash game? I mean, a hack and slash?
I already
Yeah,
did.
hack and slash. He did. It's Fark.
In the original Spark. To a degree.
Markman donated $1.
Oh, yo, man, thanks for the $1. Pretty good. Forget to leave a
So you
chat.
could get yourself a lollipop.
Oh, shit.
Yo, dude, thanks for the,
Oh, another
thanks
one.
for the $2. It's pretty good.
How much candy can you buy with $2 in
Bruh.
where you live?
Quite a lot, actually. That's
What?
actually true. You can buy quite a bit.
What? I
Yeah.
can't buy anything with $2 where I live.
Dude, $2 you buy like high tier candy.
Wow.
Buy a
He
shave.
said buy a
with this.
shave. He said buy a shave with this.
Dude,
All right.
no, I can't. Shave is more expensive than that.
Hey,
you have to buy a
challenge.
shitty shave.
I want to. How about this? How about this? Can we set a challenge for you, Lake, with your game?
No.
Yes. Let's set a sales challenge. If you guys buy 2 million copies of Fark 2, Lake Feppard will shave his beard.
Mm-mm.
2 million
Sure.
copies.
That's not.
Everybody, remember that. He said sure, 2 million copies and he'll shave his beard.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
We've reached our time.
Yeah.
limit.
If he sells,
Okay,
if
another
he sells
question.
5 million, he'll shave his.
Dude, fucking Winamp
You do-
fucking crashed.
Mode 7 asks, Lake, the early 2000s edginess of the songs, like the one used in the new trailer, did you have any inspiration for going for that kind of theming?
I just wanted a song like that. That's what came out.
Wait,
Thank Andy for that
Is
one.
this the
It's pretty
same-
good. Okay, no shave. All right, I can buy a shave with that. Yes.
It's good to see. It's good to see you, Mode 7.
yeah, I was about to say, I recognize that name.
I just remembered.
interesting.
God damn it.
Okay.
Anyways, it's time for us to stop because it's been already an hour and I'm getting pretty tired myself.
It's,
So,
Mode 7 makes a Fark animation.
anyways,
yeah, Mode 7 Fark animation.
guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been Q&A. Maybe I'll do one more of this after the release, maybe. But yeah, see you guys on May 16th. 16th? 16th. Anyways, see you guys.
Thanks for the $5,
What?
Mark.